Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and best wishes, whether you celebrate anything this holiday season, or you're just happy for some time off. In today's video, this is actually going to be a part of a series where I'm going to be covering map walkthroughs, spawn points, lines of sight, and hot points that you'll need to know about in Black Ops Cold War Free-For-All to help you increase your chances of ending up in the winner's circle more often than not. If you're already a solid free-for-all player, or you're just solid in general, these videos probably won't help you at all. They're actually aimed more towards new players, or players who aren't that good at free-for-all, but they want to get better at their free-for-all game. So if you're already good and you still stick around, and then you're going to whine about it after that the video didn't tell you anything you didn't already know, joke's on you, friend. Thanks for the view, eh? So since this is a series, I'll actually have the playlist link in the description as well as a card in the top right hand corner of the video. Frankly, I'm a free-for-all guy. This is the game mode that I enjoy the most. And so I figured with some newer players coming on this Christmas, this series might help them out a bit, right? So as a quick snapshot for you guys, as of this tutorial, where I'm at when it comes to free-for-all, you'll see I've played a total of 227 games here. Majority of them are free-for-all. Okay, so I'm coming with a 2.6 win-loss ratio. The goal is we want to hit 3.0 at some point, so we're on the way to that. 154 wins, 58 losses. And then we're also currently at a 1.54 ED. We're on the road to get that to 1.75, hopefully, and then from there we can move on to 2.0 when it comes to free-for-all. Alright, so in this series, I'll first be giving you a walkthrough of each map, and then I'll provide actual gameplay to give you an example of what I just showed you in the walkthrough. We won't be covering Raid and the Pines just yet, as those have just come out recently, and I haven't really played them enough to be able to really provide a solid overview. So if you'd like me to cover those maps at a later date, please let me know in the comments below. With that being said, no matter what map you're playing, there's going to be some universal basics that apply for all free-for-all matches on all maps. That's just the way it's going to be. If these are not in place, or if you're not improving at some of these, you may find that what I'm covering here doesn't help as much as you want it to. So let's get into it. First things first here is the big boy, skill-based matchmaking.
Fuck you, blow me.
Be aware that there is heavy skill-based matchmaking going on in every match you play. So don't get frustrated if you find that you're doing okay for a few matches and then you get absolutely shit on for a couple of games. The skill-based matchmaking needs to put you in your place. If you start playing better than your current KD or win-loss record, you'll find that you're being put into matches with some higher skilled players for a little bit. While it is really shitty, it is normal for this game. It's just unfortunately the way it is. That's just Activision fucking you over. Now, I did skill-based matchmaking test over a 10-game span. If you want to check out the video, you'll see that in the card in the top right, or in the description below to see how skill-based matchmaking works from free-for-all. Next one we got here, guns and attachments. You want to find a gun that you're comfortable with and work on leveling it up as quickly as possible. Alright, a gun with no attachments or tier 1 attachments has a higher chance of losing gunfights versus someone who has better attachments on their weapon, no matter if they're a higher level than you or not. If you're totally new, I'd recommend starting with an assault rifle or SMG. And then as you get better and more consistent and more knowledgeable about the other stuff of each map, then you can start branching out into LMGs or marksman rifles or pistols. The next one we're going to go with is to choose your perks wisely. You want to choose perks that can help you move around the map quietly and undetected, or can help you find enemies faster. As you get to higher levels, you'll be able to run with perks in the same slots. So as soon as you can do that, I recommend it. Right now, I run with Tracker. I believe that is a tier 2. So that's like in the second column. And then I run Ninja and Ghost. Tracker helps give me direction when nothing is on my minimap. And then I can, if I run across footsteps of an enemy player, it gives me direction. And then Ghost and Ninja helps me stay as quiet as possible and to avoid some score streaks as well. So choose your perks wisely to help you in a free-for-all setting. The next one we have is situational awareness. Now, some of my old school viewers are going to cringe at that phrase. Shout out to all my Uncharted 2 players, baby. But in this aspect, I'm talking about you paying attention to your minimap. That's going to help you. It's going to help warn you about enemies close to you or help guide you on where to hunt next. So use that minimap. That's huge. It's back now. It wasn't there in Modern Warfare. It's here now. So use it. Also, be aware of audible cues that can tip you off to where people are. That's footsteps near you, a gun going off near you, hearing a grunt. That could mean an enemy just climbed a ladder or vaulted over cover close to you. A gunfight could be happening near you, right? Listening can tell you a lot about what's going on. So make sure you're paying attention to sound cues to help you stay alive and grab some kills. Lastly, all of this can fall on top of general skill. All right? Everyone has a different skill set and everyone reacts to things differently. Take me in quick scoping, for example. I can't do it. I'm trash. If I wanted to, I could probably get a little better at it if I really tried and really practiced. But I doubt I would ever get super, super consistent at it. So even though you might have all of these things in place, be self-aware in your own strengths and weaknesses as a person, right? Your reaction time might be a little bit slower for whatever reason, right? You might get the hang of this quickly and start tearing it up, or it might take you a while to really get your stride. Just know that your individual aptitude for fast-paced games can determine how well you do, even with all of these other things in place. Hopefully you can use these basics as building blocks to give you a stable foundation to be more consistent. I personally find that as long as I can find a consistency, then I can build from there. So, for example, in Resistance 1 back in the day, I started with a 0.5 KD. I was trash. And then after I started learning some strategies, I was able to say, okay, I'm always at a 0.5 now. Never above, never below. Let's build. And then my base was in a 0.75. I eventually got to a 1 and then a 1.25. So get a solid base. Doesn't matter how low that base is. Then build up from there. So with those basics out of the way, let's get on with it.
Here. Let's get on with it.
Welcome, free-for-allers, to Garrison. All right. With Garrison, you're going to find a couple of hot points around spawn points. So on this side of the map, when you spawn here, you're going to see a lot of people pop over here to try and catch people back there. I don't recommend it simply because you are wide open from that whole flank if you're coming over this way, or to look down here. You can do it, but I get a lot of my kills on this map getting people coming out of this spawn, going over here, right? I'll usually come this way looking for people here, because there are people there. There is a spawn point right over there. There's a spawn point, I think, somewhere over there. But I come here looking here. If there's no one, at that point I am hopping right here. I'm getting out of line of sight from those people taking pot shots. Once here, you can continue along the outside of the hangar, but just as a quick heads up, just so you can see what's up here, this gives you access to, there's a little wall in the way, gives you access to this little tank area. There's a door right here to get into this room, and there's kind of a side path to get the other side here. So my recommendation is if you want to get to the side, take this road. Come in here, that way now you have access to people who are already up here, right? You have access to people who are coming around that corner. You have access to people coming out of the hangar, right? With this right at your back, the chance of you getting flanked is a lot lower, and you have more options to attack. So back to hop in the yellow tanker here. I'll pop around here, and usually there is an opening to a center area that can be high traffic. Can be. It depends on the match. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. But in this area, I like to come in here and I'll pop right up here, looking for those people. Just like I said, those people who go straight across, oh, they're my best friends, man, because I'm ready to go right here. And this is a nice transition. If I see no one here, then I can pop and transition right over here. Look here. You always want to be on the go and moving, looking for people, right? You can stop for a second or two maybe, but have a direction of where you want to go. So I'm looking here. Another quick little trick is I'll pop back up here, and you can get up top here, catch people here, all along there as well, right? What I like to do is when I pop up here, I'll pop up here real quick looking. There's no one here. I make my way up, waiting, and I move over. Now I have this behind me, so I have protection from my flank here, right? And I'm seeing here. Just be aware, though, whenever you're on a higher area in free-for-all, you do stand out like a sore thumb. So I'll usually have a look here for a second or two. No? Okay, and I get off. I'll either come back here, or I'll go that way. But I'll come up here, have a look, get my kill, and I get off. Come back here, look for the next guy, get him again, no one's there, let's move on over here. So you kind of chain that together, is what I do. Alright, so the path here does basically the exact same thing. You can come up to these stairs here, or you can come up that way. It's up to you. Nice little head glitch here. Both ways if you want to for protection. You can come back here. I have no idea why you would, but you do have the ability to come up here and up there if you really, if there's someone camping this out. Every once in a while, you could probably find someone who stays right in here, man. They're patrolling this hard. You can, instead of coming up here, right, pop up here. You can sneak around here, right? You can catch him there, pop up here, catch him here, and then you have a little protection here. So that is an option if you have someone who's really camping that hard. Okay. That's where the outside ends here. Next, we have this kind of control room where you have a nice long line of sight to the other side of the map, right there. It's not a high traffic area, but regularly you can find people running there or running in through, you know, the areas here, right? So just be aware. I always check this first because people do climb the ladders here as well. The other entrance is this gangway here, and this gives you access right to the yard there. Nice line of sight on both sides, right? So that is here as well. People also tend to kind of hang out down here. They'll try and watch for people here. Okay, try and catch people coming through the gate over there as well. That's an option. And in the middle here are just some tanks. In free-for-all, I don't see people right in this middle too often. Right? You can go under the tank if you want to do an oil change or whatever. Right? You can do that, but free-for-all, unless you're running away from someone, you don't really need to be right in the middle on the tanks. Mount?
No. I'm just here for cheese.
Oh, okay. I'm just doing these recordings. I'm coming up to bed.
Have you seen the polysporin?
I have not, no. There's some medicated ointment right here.
Yeah.
Is that for his mouth?
Hmm?
Is that for his mouth?
No.
Mm.
For this
Oh.
hair on my face.
That alien?
Since we've already sealed the deal, I think he's stupid fucking alien. So embarrassed.
You're fine, hon.
I know. Covered in fucking dirt.
Hmm. So when I'm on this side, what I like to do is I will, I'll switch it up sometimes. I'll pop over here, and then I can, this is a spawn point either right in there or right behind there is a spawn point back there, right? So I'll hang out right here. Well, I won't hang out. I'll come here, check this. Gives me access to people running over there as well, but I don't stay here too long. Gives me access to someone else who might be kind of popping through here. So that's an option, right? Plus, we have options over here to hit the spawn points there. For on this side, you have a little sneaky sneak right in here, so you can get the person coming out of there, right? You can stay kind of in shadow a little bit here. I don't see too many people come back here too much. However, if you want to, you can, you know, grab a shotgun, get a couple kills here, and then draw them to you if you want. It's dark. You can crouch it. It's easy to patrol back and forth, right? So you can do that there if you wanted to. If you're coming here, then you do want to look across the way, right? There's a spawn point right over on that side, and there's people on that side and peeking that as well. Sometimes they'll peek out of this door here too. So if you're over here, just make sure you got to watch all the way down there, right? As well as over here. Inside here, usually there's going to be someone, right? This is a general spawn point, either here or right over here, right? These are spawn points all along the backside. So the first place, if you're back here, you want to check is right there. because there's a good chance there's someone kind of patrolling that back area, trying to get you on spawn, and they're also aiming over that way. So you want to get into cover ASAP, right? If I spawn closer to this green platform, then I'll make the run over here, and I will go behind here just to guard myself in case there is someone there. The tough part about coming over here is it's very wide open. So I only come this way back here if I spawn closer to this than I do this. If I'm back over here, I want to go to this garage. I'm watching this, and then I book it here. Now I can, you know, kind of pay attention. I'm a little bit more safer here. But as I'm coming out here, I do want to pay attention to right there. Because just a few seconds ago I showed you, right, what I normally do is I'm looking for people coming out of here. Whether it's right there, whether it's right there, heck, they might be right there, right? Also, be aware. There might be someone coming from there. There might be people over there. So just be aware of where people may be. But they could be coming from all those areas, right? You can come through here if you want to. You're able to get inside there. I find people are usually behind that green thing more often than they are in front of it. To me, I wouldn't, when I come over here, I go immediately for the backside. Right? I come to the backside. Why? Because this is wide open, dude. Right? I can get pegged from the back so easy. Because if I'm running and someone spawns right there, or they're kind of patrolling that garage, they're going to get me. So I want to get here. I want to get out of line of sight. Now that I'm here, now I can have a look. See if someone's there, right? Or I can move on there. If I go up in here, like I said, you can come up here, sure. This might kind of block line of sight a little bit, but you're still kind of open for everything going on over there, right? You're still open to this, and this over there. So whenever I'm coming on this side, what is that? Oh, it's a hard hat. I come back here, and then I'll double check to see if we can catch someone right there. That's a little head glitch that some people will go on as well, so be aware of that. Also, people will use this as cover too, right? So just be aware of that.
Field mica planted.
All right. Over in this area, there's a room here connecting to the center hangar. You can pop out here. I recommend just kind of hanging out here. Pop out here, now you're visible to a lot of people real quick, right? And you're open to attack from a lot of directions. So feel free to peek it. Sure, that's fine. But my concern, if you're over here, you should be looking for someone who's already back here camping this out back here, right? Or someone who's back there. That would be my concern. So come in here, have a quick look. Anyone there? No, no, okay, fine. Now let's move either back into the hangar here, or you can come along here and back into the hangar this way, right? If you know someone's back there, you can kind of head glitch this, wait for him, wait for him, wait for him. Or you can push. Just be careful. If you're pushing this way, once again, people will see you from all over the place here. So make that choice wisely. As we go along the side here, you have access to our gangplank, right? We're back in the center again. Each side has this kind of internal upper level, though, right? So on this side, you can pop up here and catch people down there if you want to, right? You can catch people up there. That's available. And that brings us right back into this area, right? Likewise, there's a similar one on the other side, and I'll show you that in a sec here. Okay, so once again, you're able to have access to that over there. On this side, there's a little secret, or not. You can get under here, and now you can kind of be sneaky about it and pop over here, right? So if you need to escape from someone, just know that you can get in there and slide real quick, okay? So that's what's available from there. So we saw the center. On this side here, we have kind of like a little office. This is good if you have like a MAC-10 or a shoddy. Throw a mine down, right, or a gas trap. Throw it in here where it's hard to see. And now you can have access to the other side. Right there. That side there. I don't usually see too many people running in there though. This side is fairly... There's some decent foot traffic coming through this area. And some people will try and hold this down with like a shotgun or whatnot. And if they are, just toss grenades to the windows. It's a good way to get them out. Alright. And so back on this side, where we started at the beginning, if you spawn back here, just be aware and wary. This is a spawn point right here. So when you're coming out here, you want to be looking straight down Broadway here, but also look to your left. Once again, you remember the original spawn point where we started the tutorial, right? People are coming from that way. I check here. I'll check here first before I look here. I check here. Perfect. Now I'm behind cover, right? And now I can double check that, be aware of that, decide where I want to go, right? One of the things I could do, if there is no one here, then I'll pop right here. Now I'm out of line of sight for the people up there. Now I can take a breath for a second and say, okay, is there any other dangers around here? Does someone spawn back here? Or do I want to move back over this way, catch buddy over here, right? We showed this part back at the beginning. This also will bring us back on the inside, right? Right there. And we have another entry right here. Brings us right here. Like I said, no one really comes in here too often. Looks like a ladder, but it's not. You can get up the side like that as well. So, this has been Garrison. Let's see what a game looks like in real time. Going to be seeing some of the examples I talked about in the walkthrough.
MTC is
in
live.
game.
Bring the hammer down.
Okay, no one's there. Hello. Heard something around here. Oh, you up there, buddy? What the fuck did he hit me with? Oh, he's got a Kimbo's? Damn. Okay. Fair enough. Really? No, won't fuck with it. He can stay there all he wants. Yeah, we can't get closer to him, though, by doing this. There's someone camping back there. That's pretty normal. I wouldn't say camping, but holding that down. That was horrible. Anyone in here to help you out? Heard ya. Got him. Gotta use your hearing. Got another one. Headshot that. Oof. Fair enough. I ain't mad at that. But he's got 7.0. He's having a great start. Always looking there. Nope. If they're not there, pop over here. Remember what I told you in the walkthrough? Always check that. Someone's going to spawn again. Check again. There we go. Nice little two-piece, right? I got lucky on that. I wasn't expecting that.
Hostile spy plane
There
established
we go.
overhead.
What's up, buddy? That's my spot. No one told him that. So we have one. Buddy's over there now. Oof. I'm not going to push it. Let him stay there. We got high alert all he wants. Oh, I hear buddy. Push me. See? Ah! Wait for the other way. Let's just check this spawn right here. Is there someone back there? Ooh, someone's right here. There we go. Now I'm going to get the fuck out. Because a lot of people spawn around there. What are you doing? See, that, why does my aim go off like that? That doesn't make sense to me. So I'm checking right there. No one's there. I'm going right to the backside here. Okay, no one here. There's some people spawning some weird spots, man. I'm telling you. Is that guy still there? No. Is there a dude up there? Like, where the fuck was he? They are up top. Damn. So, a little lesson here for you guys. People do be up there. I've never seen that before. Like, these guys are trying so hard. You head glitch it? Just wait for that. Someone's popping? Nope. Fuck, I hear people. I don't know where they are. I'm running.
Multiple enemy spy plane contacts.
Dude, like, this is scrambly as fuck. Like, goddamn. I gotta cool down here, man. Where'd that guy go? Where did he go? He was right there. Oh, he came in. Whew. Okay. Sounds like someone's back there, isn't there? Check that. Alright. Dude, I was looking at my ammo at the bottom there. Oh, he was waiting for me. Woo, he was waiting with that sniper rifle. Okay, no one there. Whoa! He's already in the air. I had no chance on that. Okay. Gotcha, coach. Down one. Just caught me looking down the other way because that's where the other guy was camping at. So here, I'm not going that way. Like I said in my walkthrough, I'm going this way. Fuck that. Checking it, though. Nope. Checking up there. No one's there.
Napalm strike awaiting orders.
Got him. Getting out of line of fire.
Hostile care package inbound.
Switch it. Nice. I'm gonna use this as bait.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Artillery standing by.
Oh, I'm gonna regret this. Yo, I got it. Let's go. Shit, let's go. Oh, I almost fucked. Dude, that was hilarious.
Napalm strike awaiting orders.
Okay.
Hostile care package inbound.
Oh shit. Where'd he come from? Alright, now we got this. Okay, now we just light this up. Just light them up, boys. There we go.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
What the? What? Did I see Ford? I don't know what that was. Look over. Okay. Got that. I'm out of here. I don't like that area. Too wide open. A lot of people spawn around there. Got him. Reload that. Check this. Okay, now we got our spawn over here. Where are they?
Enemy cruise missile launch detected.
Nope, I'm out of here. Not getting me with that. Nope. He had that head glitch nailed down. He had it nailed down. Ball game. So, not the best game, but ultimately, you're able to see how I incorporated some of my walkthroughs in the actual gameplay, right? Where I was looking for people. Like I said, I wasn't ready for that guy to be there. I wasn't expecting that. So, hopefully that helped, guys.